I've always got to do my clap.
Yeah, I love it.
Dave Savage here. I'm with Gene Agustin. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
We had dinner last night. I am
Yeah.
in Roseville. Man, that was cool
County.
hanging out with you and
That was awesome. It was a treat.
Mr. Dan Trinidad and
Yeah.
Katie Pastor Trinidad. So a couple things came up last night, and then him and I were just chatting today, masterminding, and you talked about how you're using the Mortgage Coach mobile app.
Yeah.
And I just thought like, oh, I wish I was recording this, and I'd love for the Mortgage Coach community to hear about it.
Yeah. So, I find that I'm on the road more, and I always felt that I needed to be plugged in with my laptop. And the more I bought into the app and just really getting familiar with creating TCAs, the more I realized it's so much easier. I can be in my car while my wife or my partner is driving, and I can start creating my cost analysis, shoot my video, and then text it to my clients, and they love it because they're like, they just feel like I'm always connected. So, yeah.
Well, and people want the transparency. They want answers quickly. And so, guys, I interviewed Gene, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And remind folks about the type of production you're doing. Like how much business did you close last month, and what do you think you're going to end up?
So last month we were a little over 5 million. This month we may be just under 5 million, between 12 to 15 units.
So killing it, busy, and he's using the Mortgage Coach mobile app to, and it sounds like, create the TCA.
Correct.
And edit the TCA.
Absolutely, and shoot the videos now too. So.
Yeah, well, I've been talking for a long time that the best way to shoot a video is using the Mortgage Coach mobile app. The camera on your phone, the audio on your phone. I'm recording this interview right now from an iPhone with a tripod. This is the way to go. So like everybody in the Mortgage Coach community, even if you're at your desk, record with your mobile phone. It's a better capture, and we can be more, it's just easier to change the background. So hopefully that connected the dots. How long do you think it takes you to do it?
To actually create the cost analysis, maybe 10, 15 minutes. It depends on how many. I usually will do 2 or 3 options, 0 points, and then maybe paying no cost. Maybe, about 10, 15 minutes on average.
Yeah, and again, if you do it on your desktop, it is faster.
Yeah.
But let's face it, there's times where don't do it while you're driving, but while someone else is driving, where you can just make the most of that 15 minutes and create some advice and value. Now, Gene, one of the things I love about what you're doing, and I think it really distinguishes you in our community, is how you're creating content on Facebook and Instagram, well, mainly Facebook, with Mortgage Coach. So I did a full interview. I'm going to put a link down below where we really walk through how he's creating social media content, but just give people some highlights on what you're doing and why you're doing it.
So I'm just running across real world scenarios that I'm putting together for clients, and realizing that, wow, there's other people that could possibly fit in this category, would find value in this scenario. And so I'll create a generic cost analysis based on a real scenario that I've prepared for a client. And then I'll shoot a video, tell the story, and then I'll share it on social media. And we're getting the most feedback and most comments and likes from those type of, those type of posts.
And so here's my thought, because I've been following top Mortgage Coach loan officers that are doing this. I think first you have to believe that my job as a mortgage professional is to be an educator. So if that's not how you see yourself, this probably isn't a strategy for you. I think you need to look at social media as a platform to educate your friends, family members in your database, which you clearly do. And then it's like, I'm convinced after my interview with Denise Donahue, my interview with you, that every loan officer who's in the Mortgage Coach community should be doing this at least once a month. Like once a month, you should be taking a real world story, telling that story in a video, using some highlights from a Mortgage Coach report to explain how you're using education to help families. So at least once a month. Yeah. And I do believe that there's a play to do this like weekly. Like Denise is doing a rent versus own every week in social media. How often are you doing it?
We were, for a while, we were doing maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and I think I've scaled it back to once a week, unless I run across a scenario that's, wow, this is something I really need to share, because I'm sure there's a ton more people out there that's kind of going through this. And a lot of the content that I'm promoting is not about asking, it's about giving. And so you'll rarely see me say, hey, use me. It's just, hey, here's a scenario that you might consider when talking to your mortgage professional or your loan officer. So it's really just giving the community information about, real world situations. And so I'm not asking for the business, which
And I love that. So when you're doing this, it's in the spirit of, hey, there's a story, there's a strategy. I want you to know about it.
Yeah.
Josh Meadow actually sent me a text over the weekend on a new social media video that he did, and it was giving strategy, strategy, strategy. And the extent of his ask was, if you know someone that would like a total cost analysis like this, let me know. So I love that. Well, bro, it was really good seeing you.
Yeah, it's finally
good
meeting
hanging
you.
out with you.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to creating more content together in the
I
community.
can't wait.
I do recommend you follow this guy. So follow him on Facebook, follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, we had sushi last night, but the whole time, either we were talking about it or he was talking about some of the meals you've cooked.
Yeah.
And so next time we're gonna have to do it at your house.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
starting to make some new. I just got a sausage maker, so I'm gonna start prepping some new sausage recipes. So got to come down.
And you know, we're gonna need to do an interview on that because I think, you know, from dinner last night, the way you're like, okay, I've got Instagram, and that's more like my hobbies and my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I've got Facebook. That's me as a, I mean,
Kinda get a little bit of everything.
No doubt, we know you're a dad. We
Yeah.
know you're a husband. We know you love to cook, and we know you love to educate.
Yeah.
So the way you've kind of blended who you are as a human being with who you are as a mortgage professional.
Yeah.
I think we need to do more calls on that.
I'm down. You tell me when.
All right. Take care, guys. I hope you got value. If you like this, give it a like.
Thumbs up.
There'll be a link to another interview below. Also, I started a Google Doc where I'm taking some of the loan officers that are creating really good content using Mortgage Coach. And it's just a community Google Doc with links to those posts. So I'm gonna put it down below. And hopefully it will provide some inspiration, some ideas. And the Mortgage Coach community, you'll do better and have more fun in the process. Take care, you guys.
Bye, guys.